So the story Ozzy has chosen today is Room on the Broom. And right now, Ozzy's having a little rest under the table because he has just been flying with the witch on her broom. And it was a very big adventure. So, this story is by Julia Donaldson, and Axel Scheffler did the pictures. He's the illustrator. Room on the Broom. Room on the Broom. Oh, do you think it might be a windy day? Look, there's a hat and a broom and a wand and a bow and lots of leaves, autumn leaves flying around. I know they're autumn leaves because look, some of them are orange as well as green. Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. You know her, she's a very good author, isn't she? The witch had a cat and a very tall hat and long ginger hair which she wore in a plait. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly that it blew off her hat. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. That's what Ozzy did earlier. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head,
I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me?
Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Like her magic wand. Look, there it is again, she's got her cauldron too. Over the fields and the forests they flew. The dog wagged his tail and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed aloud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her long ginger plait. Oh no. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said as the witch tied her plait in a bow, I am a bird, as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch, so the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The birds shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. Ooh. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. She can't do much without her magic wand. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leapt a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on the fold of her cloak,
I am a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me?
Yes, cried the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud.
I am a dragon, and chips for my tea.
No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help! cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew nearer and, licking his lips, said, maybe this once I'll have witch without chips. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a creak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched and it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, "Buzz off! That's my witch." The dragon drew back and he started to shake. "I'm sorry," he spluttered. "I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly." And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog, down climbed the cat, and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you, I'd be in that dragon's inside. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone, throw something in." So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. And whilst she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, and a nest for the bird, and a shower for the frog. "Yes," cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. And that is the end of the story. Now go and get your home learning books and a pencil, because we're going to do a little dictation today. Go on, off you go. I'll meet you at the board. Did you enjoy that story? I did. Room on the broom. Right, in that story you might have noticed some sight words, some of our common exception words. So we're going to have a look at these together, and I'm going to be really kind to you today because I'm going to leave these on the board so that they'll help you with your dictation. Yep, they're there to help you, so you can't spell them wrong, can you? They're there to help you. Let's read them first, okay? What does this one say? We've got woo, and then we've got that tricky way to say air. Where? Say it with me. Where? This one's easy, isn't it? Because we've got a sight word here that we already know, to, and then we've got this word, day, today. You know this one, don't you? Look, I've joined this one because it's one of our joins. The. That's a nice one. I. Oh, this is one of my favourites, isn't it? I always say was, but it's not was, is it? It's was. The ass tricking us, isn't he? Was. My. Look at the Y. He's saying I, my. This one's good because you can actually sound this one out. Her. And this one says his. Okay, so I'm going to leave those on the board whilst I say the dictation. Have you got your pencil? Have you got your book? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. The first sentence. Just before we start, have you remembered all the things your sentences are going to need? What do they need at the beginning? Capital letters. Okay then, bet you don't know what goes in between the words. Oh, you knew, you remembered. Finger spaces. But you can't remember what goes at the end, can you? Yay, You got it, it's a full stop. Okay, here we go then. First sentence. Where was the hat? Where was the hat? You can pause here. Don't forget, I might have just asked a question. So what might you need at the end of that sentence? Where was the hat? Okay. Next one. Are you ready? Today, the words are there to help you. Today I will ride on my broom. Today I will ride on my broom. Pause here whilst you finish the sentence. The third sentence. Her dog wagged his tail. Her dog wagged his tail. Pause whilst you finish your sentence, then we'll have a look at the answers together. Her dog wagged his tail. Fantastic. Let's have a look at the answers together. So, did you get where was the hat? Did you get your capital letter? Yes. Did you get your question mark because we were asking a question? Fantastic. Well done. Where was the hat? Did you join your TH? Oh, fantastic if you did. Don't worry if you didn't. You can practice that later. Let's have a look at the second sentence. Today, did you get your capital? I will ride. Did you get your split digraph I in ride? Oh, brilliant if you did. Well done. Today I will ride on my broom. Fantastic. Did you get your full stop too? Oh, you're good at this. Ready? Last sentence. Her dog wagged. It was an ED ending in wag. Did you get it? Wagged. Sounded like a duh, didn't it? Wagged. But it was an ED. His tail. Her dog wagged his tail. Did you get your capital H? And your full stop at the end? Oh, brilliant try. Brilliant effort. If you didn't, you could copy the sentences now, couldn't you? You could pause and copy them. All right. Come over and let's have a look at how to make a wand like the witches. See you over at the table. So Ozzy and I, we wanted to play witches and broomsticks, and Ozzy wanted to have a magic wand like the witches. So we've made this one, and all we needed was some paper and some cardboard and a bit of sticky tape. So we made the same one as the witch, but you could make a wand with anything on it. All you need to do to make the stick, if you don't want to, you could find a stick in the garden. You could use that as your magic wand. But we made it with just a piece of scrap paper, and we folded the corner over, and then very small folds we kept rolling and rolling, keeping it really tight. And we went over and over and over and over and over and over, rolling the paper tighter and tighter and tighter to make this long handle for our wand. And when we got to the end of rolling, keeping it really tight using all our fingers, we put a bit of sellotape on the end to keep it together. Then, for the clever bit, you can make a star to make your wand. I got an Easter card with a hare on it, and I thought that would make a pretty cool one, wouldn't it? You could point with the hare's ears, or you could do other things. You could do, if you like Harry Potter, you could make an owl, perhaps like Hedwig, or you could make a rainbow for the end of your wand, perhaps, or you could do a big banana if you wanted to be like a monkey with a wand. You could draw a big banana wand. I like the rainbow one too though, because they're quite topical at the moment, aren't they, in all the windows that we see when we're passing, so I might do a nice colourful rainbow one. And when you've made your wand, the best trick that you can do with it, when you're reading your book, see if you can spot digraphs with your wand, and see if you can spot sight words, your common exception words, with your wand. And maybe choose a page and see how many you can spot and write them down. Use your magic wand to help you. Have a lovely day. Bye.